This shelf is made from a 1x6 on the bottom and the top, and they're separated by a 1x2 spacer. I'll show you how to build your own. Tool-wise, all you'll need is a miter saw and a brad nailer. Wood-wise, you need a 1x6 twice the length of your shelf and a 1x2 and 2x2 a little bit longer than the shelf. Cut two 1x6s exactly the same length as the shelf you're after. Then use the 1x2 to scribe a line that's 3/4 of an inch from the ends and the shelf front on one of the boards. Cut a miter at one end of the spacer. Hold it against one pencil mark on the shelf while you mark the miter at the other end. Use the leftover 1x2 to scribe and cut the returns at both ends. Glue and pin together the 1x2s at the corners with 1 1/4 inch brads. Squirt a bead of wood glue onto the spacer and use a scrap of 1x2 to position the shelf before pinning it down. Then use the scrap to help center the brads in the right places. Flip over the assembly and attach the other side of the shelf. Drill a couple of 3/16 countersunk holes about 3/4 of an inch from the back edge for mounting screws. Now's the time to sand and finish the shelf however you want. Scribe and cut the 2x2 a tad shorter than the opening in the back. Drill 1/4 inch mounting holes an inch or so from each end. If your shelf is longer than 3 feet, drill holes about every 12 inches. Level the 2x2 against the wall and draw a line at one end and along the bottom. Then drill holes through the drywall. Screw drywall anchors into the holes you drilled. Then line up the 2x2 with the pencil lines and run 3-inch screws into the anchors. Slip the shelf over the 2x2 and anchor it in place with a couple of 1 5/8 inch screws. This shelf is made from stained and varnished oak. You can make your shelf out of any wood that'll match your house, including just using pine and painting it to match your wall color.